Well, they've been oohing and awing at this exhibit since early April, and no booing, at least not the bad kind. The exhibit is called Hungry Ghosts, and it is put on by the Asian American Women Artists Association. And the ghosts represent more than just evil spirits. They are the specters of unresolved social struggles, including racism, sexism, homophobia, and economic inequality. Scary ghosts indeed. Now, joining me right now is Michelle A. Lee. She is the curator for the Asian American Women Artists Association. And also with us is multidisciplinary artist Pallavi Sharma. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks so much.
Well, first of all, give us an idea in terms of your organization and how it got started. And I know this to promote Asian American women artists, which I think is great.
Yeah, it was started by a small group of artists who were just getting together in 1989. And back then, there weren't that many exhibiting opportunities, so they decided they were going to put on their own shows and show their work. And that's been part of our mission ever since, to create our own opportunities, to create visibility, documentation, and just a sense of community.
Is that difficult to do? I mean, just not only economically, but finding the right place and spaces to be able to put exhibits out?
It is difficult. We work with a large group of dedicated volunteers, but with any nonprofit, finding funds is a continual process.
Labor of love, right?
Yeah.
Give us an idea in terms of ghosts. How did that start? I know it started in April. Tell us a little bit about that show and the idea behind it.
So the original concept was proposed to us by Lisa Chu, who's a literary curator. And it was jumping off from the traditional Asian concepts of hungry ghosts, which are unsatisfied or neglected ancestors or people who died in a violent way. So every year people celebrate these hungry ghosts and feed them, make offerings so that they don't cause mischief later in the year.
I was very impressed by some of them. I saw Marlene Iyamura had one on the Japanese internment, the people who were, lost their lives and trying to placate those ghosts, right?
Yeah, definitely. That piece, she used her grandfather's suitcase, and she had a poster from the Japanese internment. So it was an opportunity to reflect on different events in history and to make sure that we feed our hungry ghosts by remembering different points in history so we don't repeat them.
Yes. Pallavi, give me an idea here in terms of as an artist. Tell us a little bit. We have a little bit of video of you and your show. Tell us a little bit about what you kind of came up with and what you wanted to kind of project to people.
Yeah, definitely, sure. When I read Michelle's conceptual framework of Hungry Ghost, I immediately thought of doing something more immersive than two-dimensional or three-dimensional art piece, where my body can become an artwork and my medium of art, and whatever actions I do, what I speak, what I wear, and everything becomes an artwork. This piece is called Soliloquy, and here in my work I connect to my viewers in direct contact, and this work is about patriarchy and domestic violence prevalent in South Asian community over here.
For example, what are you doing like right here when we see?
Right, there is a dough through which we make rotis or naan every day at home. So in this particular piece, that particular thing is dubbed in red sindoor, or a sacred dry color, which married women usually use it to decorate for their hair parting. So I am playing out with the sacred and the mundane, and it's a place, a kind of a liminal space for me, where it's not a dream state, it's not, awakened state, in somewhere in between, where I cry out my angst, my collective anger against the situation, and yet towards the end, I come as a triumphant woman, holding that lump of dough as a creative energy in my hand. Very
interesting. And give us an idea real quickly. I know that it was up in April, most of April. How can people see some of it now?
Well, it's on our website, awa.net, aawaa.net. So part of our mission is to document all the work that we do. So we'll have pictures of the pieces and artist statements, and so I encourage people to check it out.
Well, thank you very much. It was very interesting to see that.
Thank you so much.
Well, coming up, it's Time to Dance, a performance by a Bay Area Indian dance group here on our set next.
My name